Hey there, guys. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today because today the new trailer for Tom and Jerry came out, the new live-action CG animated movie, and there's been kind of a diverse reception to it. Some people really like the animation that they have here. Some people think it's just going to be another, Garfield, Alvin and the Chipmunks live-action CG hybrid movie that's not going to be as good, but I think this actually looks like it could be pretty fun. I mean, honestly, it's got to be better than what they did with the 1993 Tom and Jerry movie, but for this video, I wanted to break down some of the things that I thought was intriguing about this trailer and give some thoughts on some of the things that I've noticed, because I've seen this trailer a couple of times today, and I don't know, I just want to get my quick thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and go through this entire trailer. So, on we go.
After a lifetime of being the world's most famous enemies, you can't count on me like 1, 2, 3. Tom and Jerry are about to start over. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. In the big city.
What I like about that intro is that it gives you kind of an idea that they're going to try to take something from Tom and Jerry in the movie, because of course in the '93 movie, Tom and Jerry had to become friends and save this girl from these evil step parents of theirs. But I like how they kind of like teased you into thinking that it was going to be something like that, and then the bus just comes. It's a joke you can see coming, but it just gives you a good idea of what's to come in this. So I do like what they're doing here. Plus, let's go back to the animation, because I want to talk about that. I like this animation style that they're doing here. You can tell that it's 3D, but it's got that 2D style to it. Like, the company that did this is Framestore, and I'm trying to remember what else they did. Yeah, they've done like a bunch of visuals for a ton of movies. The Avengers films, Christopher Robin, Hobbs and Shaw, Spider-Man Far From Home. But speaking of Spider-Man, I like this because it has the feel of a kind of a new, unique animation style that they did with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And it just gives you, it's just interesting to look at. Like, I really do like what they have here. But it's not just Tom and Jerry that do this, as you're going to see in just a little bit. So you can see it's the birds, it's the elephants. They're the ones that are getting the animated treatment as well. And I kind of like that. I kind of like this idea that it's not just Tom and Jerry coming out of a television and suddenly they're in the real world. No, they're part of the real world in this, and that's what I kind of appreciate about this. Like, they're just telling you straight out, just accept that this is part of the real world here.
Do you think you're qualified to take on this position?
I shine under pressure, like a diamond. For real.
One other
Yeah, some of that stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff I've had my concerns about. I do like the actors they have it here. You got Chloe Grace Moretz. There was Rob Delaney from Deadpool 2. And, I mean, some of the stuff in here is actually kind of like, it's alright, but stuff like that's kind of like, I'll let it slide, because I know what kind of a movie you're trying to do here. Anyway, let's continue.
thing. We have a mouse problem.
With the what now? I'll catch it, sir. Everybody gonna shine.
I like this little touch, too, that Jerry just has this entire setup in this hotel. Like, that's an iPhone right there. He's reading a Secret Scroll comic book. I love that little detail there. So, I don't know. Would this be considered part of the Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe? I guess it would, but you just see a bunch of little Easter eggs there, like the coin, the yo-yo. It's just kind of interesting to see there. So, anyway, moving on.
Oh, wow. This is so detailed.
Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be a reference to the cartoon. I could have sworn there was a cartoon where Jerry had a card like that, but from the looks of it, it looks like he's dabbing on this card. It kind of looks like a dab or a disco thing like Saturday Night Fever, but maybe that's just me.
We could hire an exterminator. Oh, we can, like...
Memes are already starting on that one. See, this is stuff I want to see. Like, I love this coming up. Like, I like that just exists in this world now, that he can move the mouse door from one place to another. I mean, that's good stuff right there. I like that.
If a picture of this mouse is tweeted out,
That's a reference to, what's the name of that cartoon? I can't remember what it is now. The Cat Concerto. That's the one where Tom plays the piano and Jerry messes with him. Like, I like this reference
It's
to
the
it.
book face, so tick-tock, we will be ruined.
Like, I love this stuff. I love how it's insanely violent it is. That I thought was pretty cool. I like the way they used that music for that scene right there.
Not let this hotel be ruined by a cat and a mouse.
The music just works so well to this. That's supposed to be a parody of Batman, the 1989 movie, but it's also a parody of something that happened in the Tom and Jerry cartoon, The Flying Cat. Yeah, there was like a Tom and Jerry cartoon called The Flying Cat where Tom had the same kind of getup on him, but I think that's supposed to be more of a parody of the 89 Batman movie where Michael Keaton's putting the Batwing up in the air and it's landing right on the moon and then it just comes cratering down. I think that's what that's supposed to be, but yeah, I like what I see here. I like this idea that Tom and Jerry look like actually Tom and Jerry and not some horrible CG hybrid abomination like in Alvin and the Chipmunks or the Smurfs, but as far as story goes, it looks kind of generic. The cast in here looks pretty solid, but we're here to see Tom and Jerry, and hopefully they're not just second bananas in their own movie like they were in the '93 film. But honestly, this already looks like an improvement over that movie. So I'm really looking forward to it whenever it hits theaters. We don't know, who knows at this point in these COVID times. It says March, but again, we don't know for sure. But I like what I'm seeing here. I think this could be really good. I think this could be a really fun movie. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see this. This is something I've been really looking forward to after hearing about it for the longest time. I'm ready for it. Hopefully we get it next year. So those are my thoughts on the Tom and Jerry trailer. Might do some more of these if I find something else I want to talk about more. But we'll see how this one goes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.